CapeCast.
Hey, Frankie. This is Frankie. Come on, don't be hiding, Frankie. Gotta say howdy do.
My name is Carol Weiner, and I'm a volunteer with Friends of the Plymouth Pound. And for the last 10 years, our shelter and our home for our cats have been behind me at Petsmart. Last week, Gail Fitzpatrick, our director, and I had a meeting with Petsmart, and they basically told us we were out. The reason given was we are not doing the numbers that they want. And because we have some older cats, they're not adopted as quickly. Because we have some cats with medical issues, they're not adopted as quickly. So right now we have no place for the cats, and we are working on getting them into foster care. Gizmo is the kitten that has more black on him, and he is approximately about 2 months old. The other kitten is Sibling, has more white, and he's approximately 2 months old. Gail has been trapping a feral colony and has gotten these kittens from this feral colony. Right now we have 3 adult cats and 2 kittens, and we were going to be bringing more cats in, but because we were told to leave, that's the situation right now.
It was a decision that was made more on how we could get more pets into homes. What we're doing is always in the best interest of the pets. We don't have any statistics with specific organizations. We don't ever say you have to have X number of adoptions or you can't be here. We would never specify anything like that. I also want to point out that there's no financial incentive whatsoever for PetSmart in terms of X number of pets adopted. So I know there were some misconceptions floating around that we didn't want the said organization to be in our store because they weren't adopting enough pets and we weren't getting enough money, but that had nothing to do with it. We've had multiple conversations with this specific organization over several years, and they, quite frankly, had a much lower volume of adoptions going out than any other organization that we'd worked with. And while we aren't going to hold them to any standard or make sure they have a certain number of animals, we wanted to work with them and just make sure there was no issue or nothing that we could be doing to help them. We also suggested to them that perhaps they relinquish some of the space in the store to an organization that was doing a higher volume of adoptions and that they participate only in the weekender events or other events during the week, and they were very opposed to that, at which point they said they did no longer want to be affiliated with the PetSmart adoptions.
Well, sometimes I feel it's more like a pet store where they just want to sell the cats. But we feel we want them to go to good homes. These cats have had a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and we don't want them to be out on the street, in homes that aren't desirable. We'd really like to stay here on the Cape, and we are appealing to the public to help us find another home for our cats. And if anyone has any ideas, if you could please go on our website. It's www.FPP, that's for Friends of the Plymouth Pound, .petfinder.com.
CapeCast.